One of the biggest obstacles artists face in the music game is access. Getting access to the people that can make it happen, or access to the information and resources you need to get to the next level. That's the key. That's why you need two of the biggest in the game on your side. Introducing J.R. McKee, Boom Man. Welcome to the real industrial plug. You heard me?
Let's jump into the next topic. In today's game, can artists still grow a fan base outside of social media? Oh, wow.
Let me say this real quick. It's a person in the comment that says, so labels need to find a way to include NFT money in their contracts. I want to let them know they've already started. That's already been going on.
Yeah.
Labels have already been adding NFTs into their contracts.
I did a contract recently. We ain't gonna speak too much about it, but it was in there. It's in there. They not getting left behind. They are not getting left behind. So labels have already begun adding this because they want the revenue, man, at all. Because remember the 360 we talked about a couple weeks back?
That's
yes.
Hilarious.
If an artist can make revenue off of it, they're gonna put it in the contract.
For sure. All right, so what was the next question?
Next topic is, in today's time, can artists still grow a fan base outside of social media?
I definitely say yes. The
Yes.
reason why I say yes is because it's so many ways to, skin that cat. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Social media right now is the best way to build a fan base. But once again, I'm going to go back to what I've been preaching for the past 3 years, right?
Yeah.
An artist is a business. Your fans are your clients. You could go out here, you could still go to the clubs, you could still go to the DJs, you could still get them to spin your record. If you have a dope record, it's people who go out every single night and they'll Shazam that record, they'll see your posters if you still post your posters. You got QR codes, they'll see it. If they see it and you work the streets, yes, you could pop. Is that the most effective way? No. Social media is still you cannot move faster than social media right now. You get one person that has a millions of followers, if Kevin Hart dances to your record and it goes viral, you can't beat that with no kind of street promotion, radio promotion, none of that.
Right.
You cannot beat that in an instant. So, but can you do it without social media? Yes, you can.
Yeah. I mean, anything's possible. You know what I mean? I could play the lottery down the street right now, and I might win $1 million. You know what I mean?
Right.
Anything is possible, but there's no better way to move any needle than content. One piece of content can make you a multi-millionaire damn near overnight. Because it can either move product, it can either move streams. You know what I mean? It can either begin a brand. If you're an actor, it can either be, where I'm on D, it can put you in front of Tyler Perry because he saw the clip and now he wants you a part of his new show. A perfect example of this, real life examples, and I love giving real life examples. My wife, very proud of her, she went viral on TikTok last week. Her video.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, her video has 7 million views on it right now. Okay. In the video that she went viral, she owns a clothing line. In the video, she's wearing that clothing line in the video. Since that video has gone viral, she's sold numerous amounts of her clothes. Now, mind you, I won't put her business out there, but this is something that she's been working on that, it's brand new. It takes time to grow. In one video, now all of a sudden the business is booming. One video that she didn't know it would go viral. She posted it just like she posted everything else. And guess what? The internet and God said, I got you. 7 million views. All of your clothes sold out. You know what I'm saying? So you'll never beat content. One piece of content can change life. But the key to the problem is that what people need to grasp hold to is if it's not consistent content, you're wasting your time. Because guess what? Even going back to my wife's story, if she doesn't keep posting content, those sales are going to dry up. And I was back to square one. So
it is a content-driven game. Yeah.
So yes, a piece of content can change your life, but it won't change your life forever. It'll change your life for the moment. That's the key. It's temporary.
Y'all know what's going on, man. It's your big homie Boom, man, checking in. Authentic Empire's own CEO. If you want to set up a meeting, you want to rock with the team, you want to get heard, all you got to do is log on to www.authenticempiremg.com or text the number 404-857-0040. Let's get it. Booming.
Hey,
JR McKee here. Listen to all of my artists, managers, and executives. It's time to evolve into the streaming business. I'm the #1 streaming executive in the industry with over 30 platinum and gold records in the last 2 years alone. I've been teaching everybody how to do what I do. So if you're interested in breaking through in the streaming business, go ahead and enroll in my masterclass to join my Stream Team community. The link's in the bio. Or visit our website, thestreamteam.club.
I feel like no matter what you do in business, you have to stay consistent. It's you know, McDonald's constantly advertise. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Coca-Cola, they constantly advertise. I think
Right.
artists got to get in their mind and understand this is a business. If you're trying to make it for money, if you're in it to make money, this is a business. You have to invest in yourself. You have to, not just financially, but energy-wise. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You have to, and I deal with artists every day. They'll rather make excuses than make money. You feel me?
Right.
They'll rather say, oh, woo, woo, whatever. And I know I ain't saying nothing. So, but they'll rather say whatever than to say, look, you know what work I need to do? How much?
Right.
Okay, I need to shoot 3 videos. I need to post 10 videos a day, or 3 videos a day on Instagram. I need to post 3 videos a day on TikTok. I need to post 3 videos a day on Facebook. I need to post 3 snaps a day, you know, and treat it like a job. And if you're treating it and you're putting out a good quality product, people are going to gravitate to it and they're going to become fans. Just like we got people that's tuning into the Real Industry Plug podcast right now. Because they're saying, I like the content, I like the information that JR McKee is giving, that Boom Man is giving. I love the guests and how they're enlightening people on the music business. So we stay consistent. Every Thursday we're going live, giving new information so we can grow our business, so we can grow our brand. And that way people can become fans and they can reach and see our personalities and buy into it for themselves. And that way, but if we stop, the platform will die. And then people be done moved on to something else. And it's the same way with your music.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing. Like, think about this. If you're trying to grow a fan base outside of social media, I can tell you what that looks like. Like, that looks like you getting on the road and going and meeting and touching these different people. At first, you won't be touching fans. You'll be touching the people that can touch the fans. So you'll be going to touch the DJs. You'll be going to touch the promoters. You'll be going to touch the radio, what they call them, PDs. The people who can get to the fans, right? You know what I mean? And then you have to go and deal with other artists in order to get to their fan base. So now I got to go to your show and try to open at your show. You know what I mean? Like, but the point of the matter is, with gas prices the way they are right now, how much is that going to cost you? How much time and money is that going to cost you to go meet with these, let's just call them plugs, street plugs, right? How much time and money is it going to cost you to go meet with these street plugs versus sitting at home and trying a different game? At home for free, no gas money spent. I turn on my phone. I look at the trends. Okay, this is the trend.
Or even your Oculus. You can turn on your Oculus.
Yeah, Oculus. All right.
Like, people starting to do stuff in the metaverse. You know what I'm saying?
So that's what I'm saying. Like, so look at that picture where now I'm at home. It's not costing me any money. What I'm doing is I'm picking up my phone and I'm creating content. I'm looking at what's trending and I'm figuring out how can I fit myself into this trend. That's the way to break as an artist here in 2022. And the thing about it that makes it so much better is, guess what? I didn't spend any money. I didn't have to leave out of my house. I didn't have to go here. You know, I'm breaking artists from behind a laptop now here in 2022. Let me ask
you a question, JR. Do you feel like it's different strokes for different artists? Do you feel like some artists are radio artists and some artists are club artists and some artists are social media artists? Like, this artist will break better in the club, or break easier on radio, or break easier on social media? Or do you feel like it's a one way for all?
So that's a perfect question, because the answer is the internet is vast. Your people are out there. So for instance, I know when I'm putting out my videos, there are tons of people who won't like that video, but there are some people that will connect to. And now we're talking about my audience. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm only going to connect with a certain type of person, and that's totally fine. So if I'm an introvert and I only care about, garage rock and roll, I guarantee if I start putting out content surrounding that and telling my story of, man, I'm so shy, that's why I only make music in my garage. Guess what? The people who are at home on their phones who can relate to that, they're going to attract you. So you've now found your audience. So it doesn't matter where you are or what genre or your background or what your fears are, insecurities are. all you have to do is tell that story, and you'll find the people who share those fears, share those insecurities, and now what you found is a fan base. You understand what I'm saying?
I think the reason why I asked that question, because I know it's a lot of artists that's really just trying to figure out how to make it in this music business. And I know they hear the nightmare horror stories. Oh man, it's $250,000 to $1 million to break a new artist. Oh, you gotta break on TikTok and you gotta go viral. But it's not easy for everybody to go viral. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, it sounds like a real large uphill battle. It's millions of artists trying to do the same thing. You know, what would you say to those people who, you know what I'm saying, have that kind of, that's hearing that and have those kind of fears, but really trying to make it in this business?
Anything you have to do that's big is going to have a fear factor to it. You know what I mean? But the successful people are the ones who push through it. It just comes down to this. Are you willing to do what it takes to be successful? You know what I mean? Like you have, it simply comes down to that. When I wanted to start my what do you call it? My online masterclass, right? My intentions was to teach people how to do what I do. I didn't have any intentions of making content, but I recognized the only way that people will ever buy into this masterclass is if they trust me. And the only way to get them to trust me is to give content where they can understand, yes, he is an expert in this. So guess what I had to do? I had to get my uncomfortable ass in front of my phone and create content. I was willing to do what it took to get the job done. So as an artist, you have to look at the landscape and you have to be willing to do what it takes to get the job done. The perfect example is the NBA. At this point, a big man can no longer shack it. They have to jokish it. They have to goddamn get out there at that 3-point and shoot that three. Because that's the landscape that they play in. This is the era that they play in. So that even though, yes, I probably would have been better than Shaq at backing niggas down, but that's not what they doing right now. You know what I mean? I probably would have been better than JR and Boom Man at hitting the streets, but that's not what we doing right now. You understand what I'm saying?
I would say this, JR. This is what I would say, right? Artists that's really trying to grow a fan base. To me, I'm going to tell you what it's about. It's not about social media. It's not about streets. It's not about none of that. It's really about setting small goals, accomplishing those small goals and setting bigger ones.